I'm just kind of getting the hang of it. Well, hey, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Chris. I'm just a dude obsessed with bikes. And today I'm heading back to Standing Boy Trails in Columbus, Georgia, for a couple of reasons besides just being a fun place to ride. The last 2 times I was there, the gravity zone section of trails was still being worked on by the crew, so I haven't been able to ride that stuff, but I can today. But also, I got my drone back. I broke the gimbal, so you haven't seen this thing featured in a while. Long story short, it's fixed, but also my sweet wife bought me the Beacon and Joysticks that go along with this for Christmas. So we'll try out the Beacon really quick while we're at the trails, but then we'll come back here and just kind of talk about the Beacon and Joysticks, how I plan on using that in mountain biking going forward, and just kind of give you a little overview. But first, we're gonna go hit some trails. I'm gonna try the Beacon, and I'm just going to, I guess, just throw it in my pocket. It has mounts that you can put on your handlebar that honestly look ridiculous for mountain biking because it's just this magnet that's kind of holding it in place, which I don't trust going down stuff like this. So we'll see how this does. I'll have to see what the footage looks like, but there's no way, at least before without the Beacon, that the drone would have performed even as well as it did just now. I'm still kind of learning its limits, so I'm pretty timid because I don't want to break the thing again. So it's, you know, a little different having to go really slow, kind of wait for it, make sure you're still hearing it. But I don't know, maybe the more confident I get that this Beacon actually makes that big of a difference, I won't worry so much, and I might even be able to get closer to trail speed with the drone behind me, which would be awesome. The cool thing is, though, now with the Beacon, the drone is no longer following just like a visual marker. Even if you get a little bit out of sight, it's following this like a beacon. First, just need to power her on, power on the actual HoverAir, and then you'll see add device. I shouldn't have to repair this because I've already paired this once.
Current mode, cycling mode.
But if you do have to pair it, you're just gonna hold down these 2 buttons on the side and that'll enter pairing mode. It did pair. And so now we can see what the drone sees. So you can also use the Beacon to control the drone itself too, which would be great to just set up like a hover shot, you know, near a feature. Use this to kind of set up the shot, hit the feature. So even without the joysticks, this is still helpful just in flying the drone.
Close, follow.
So we're putting it in follow mode. It's pretty windy out here. Now we can see it's recording. It's a very tiny screen, but you know, just for being able to keep an eye on what the drone is seeing, it works. So what I was worried about was, because this is a touch screen, I didn't know if I could just throw it in my pocket without it messing up, you know, the recording or changing some kind of setting. But that's what I did while I was at the park and it was fine. So I think that's kind of my plan. So when you get the joystick and Beacon combo, comes in this cool case. And there's a couple ways that you can use this. So it clicks in, the little joysticks then fit in this little foam pad here. And then you can already start flying it with just one joystick. There's a trigger on the back, and when you hold this down, now leaning forward or back is now going to start flying the drone as well. So now we'll hit record, and as long as I hold down this trigger, I can now go forward, back, side to side. I don't know how often I would use this, but it's a cool feature. More often than not, I'm probably going to use both joysticks. So that clicks in place like that. These come out like this. So even before you put the phone in here, which is what this is for, to hold your phone. Okay, I kind of forgot to film what this looks like when you are actually using the phone to control. So this just becomes your screen, and these small USB-C to USB-C cables come with the Beacon and Joystick package. That also includes the case. You already have a screen, but as soon as you're actually using the joysticks and the Beacon, you're now able to unlock manual control up to its full speed. Okay, technically not its full speed. Auto follow speed is up to 26 miles per hour, but it can achieve a faster burst or top speed of 37 miles per hour. Manual control top speeds with just the Hover app, it was unlisted, but I'm guessing about 8 miles per hour. But with the Beacon and joysticks, it's up to about 22 miles per hour. Once you're using the joystick and Beacon, you now have the ability to go in, we can go to flight speed, and horizontal, vertical, and rotational speed you can change. I don't even have this all the way up yet because I'm just kind of getting the hang of it. I attempted just to see how well I would do. I was at North Cooper Lake, and I just tried to fly the drone through just one of the flow trails, just using the phone, not trying to look at the drone and see where it's going, but trying to get better at just trusting the footage. Man, that's hard. So I'll show you a clip of that. It was kind of pitiful. So anyways, I plan on using the drone again more often. Hopefully I won't break it this time. What happened before was I had been flying it a lot. It had a crash and it broke the gimbal. Like the camera actually just snapped off of the gimbal. And even just 6 months ago, I would say, HoverAir's customer service was kind of non-existent, and I mentioned this in an earlier video. So I had been hesitant to even try to fix it because I knew it was going to be expensive, and I didn't know if I was just going to buy a DJI Neo instead anyways. But I decided to reach out, see how much it would cost, and immediately saw a difference in their customer service. I had a response, I think, that day when I was just asking if they could give me a quote on what it would cost to fix it. And I mean, I think I had the drone back before they even sent me the tracking number for the FedEx coming back after it was already fixed. I think I spent $170 to fix the drone. It was free shipping, round trip shipping, because I had the Hover Care, which is $50, and it was still covered. So I give credit where credit's due. Their customer service seems to be way better, so I'm excited to see that because I think they have a cool product. Happy to see that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Beacon and the joysticks, let me know, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Cheers.